Recording in progress.
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. In this video, I will demonstrate the calculation for demand loan. So this is the question. The provincial bank lent 20,000 to the owner of the Purple Pelican on April 1st, 2023 for commercial improvements. The loan was secured by a demand note subject to a variable rate of interest. The rate was 7% on April 1st. The rate of interest was raised to 9% effective August 1st and reduced to 8% effective November 1st. Partial payments applied to the loan by the declining balance method were made as follows. June 10th, $1,000. September 20, $4,400. November 15, $1,200. How much interest is due to the provincial bank on December 31st? So based on this question, I write down the important dates here, as well as the interest rate, effective date. So typing also the related number here. After that, let's calculate the days between April 1st and June 10th using days. Okay, so the end date, comma, begin date. So there are 70 days between April 10 and June 10. So now we are going to calculate interest. Interest rate. Interest is principal times interest rate times days. So principal is this 20,000. Interest is 7%. And then days is 70 days. Keep in mind, you have to divide 365. Okay. So this is the interest. And then amount applied to repay the loan. It is the difference between 1,000 and the interest. So after that, unpaid balance is the difference between the original amount, 20,000, and the amount applied to loan. Okay, so now you keep on going using this method. Because there is an interest change on August 1st, okay, so you make a payment on September 20, 400. So we have to use different rate between June 10th and August 1st. You use 7%. From August 1st to September 20, you use 9%. Okay, so I'm going to calculate how many days between June 10th to August 1st. So I'll do it here, call days. So the end date, comma, begin date. So this is the days, and the interest. The interest is PRT. So this is P, principal, times R. The interest is 7%, and times T, 52 days over 365. So this is the interest. And amount applied to repay the loan is So you make the change. Let me see. This amount applied to repay loan because you didn't make payment here. So this amount this is the interest. This is the unpaid balance. Unpaid balance. This is the interest amount. So I'm going to switch let me switch. August 1st. August 1st to September. Okay, actually I ignored this item because you didn't make payment on August 1st, so just calculate interest. And next, calculate the days between August 1st and September 1st. So equal to days of September 20, August 1st. This is the days. And then the interest. Interest is PRT, so this is the P. R, this time use 9%. T is 50 divided 365. Okay, so that is on September 20th. September 20th. So total interest, you can add these two together. Okay. So next, November 1st, interest changed to 8%. So, but here I have to figure out what is the unpaid balance. 20, September 20. So unpaid balance should be equal to so here on September 20, you make a payment 400. So 400, but the interest is this one. So interest is this one. So I'm going to do something on side. You have to add these two interest together. Okay. But you make payment 400. Okay. Unpaid interest is $29. That is unpaid interest. So use this number minus 400. This is unpaid interest. Unpaid interest. Unpaid interest is this number. Okay. Paid interest. Now look at this payment here. So unpaid interest from September 20 to September 22, because November changed the interest. So I'm going to calculate how many days here. Okay, how many days here? So equal to days. This is the end date, begin date. So there are 42 days. So these 42 days, the interest is still 9%. Yes, 42 days. Interest is still 9%. Okay, so interest equal to PRT. P is this amount. P. R is 9%. PRT. T is 42 over 365. Okay. So you get this amount. You get this amount. And then November 1st to November 15. So how many days? Calculate the days. It is November 15. This is November 1st. Okay, 14 days. 14 days. The interest, remember, effective November 1st, the interest become 8%. Okay, so the interest is PRT. So this is the principal. PR. R is 8%. T is 14 days. Okay, so you get this amount, get this number. Get this number, and then so if you add, so from here, this is the unpaid. So 29, use 29. Just try to $29 plus 199, and then plus $59. So add those numbers. Those are the interest. Okay, so those. So I'm going to maybe calculate it here. So equal this number plus this number plus this number. Okay, so that is the interest. Okay, $288. 288, and then amount on November 15, you make payment 1,200. So amount applied to loan, we pay the loan equal to 1,200 minus 288. So you get 911. And then unpaid balance, which is just the difference between this and this one. Okay, this is unpaid balance. After that, you calculate the days between November 15, December 31st. So equal to days, this one and this one. So 46 days, 46 days. And then the interest, you use PRT. So P is here. R is 8% PR, and then T, 46 days. Okay. So the final answer is $185. Okay, so this is the final answer. I'm going to try to change different color. Maybe green. Okay. Thanks for watching. Recording.